Throughout the Clone Wars, it was obviously commonplace to fight with units of clones, as they were deemed trustworthy and effective by the Jedi Order. Many wise Jedi Masters, such as Yoda, felt imbalances in the Force and were suspicious. However, nothing came of this suspicion, and this led to the clones that fought under the Jedi Generals to kill them all in the midst of battle. However, in very, very rare cases did Jedi not fight with clones. Whether it was because the Jedi disliked war in general, they held a unique distrust for clones, or they thought of them as savages. In this video, we will be highlighting 3 specific Jedi who never fought with clone troopers, and thus, all 3 survived Order 66. Jyn Altus. Altus was a Force-sensitive human male who was inducted into the Jedi Order at a very young age. He quickly ascended to Jedi Master despite his obsolete beliefs regarding the code. Altus believed that anyone at any age could train in the Force if they were Force-sensitive. He also disagreed with how many Padawans a Jedi could take under his wing, and possibly the most radical of all, he believed that marriage should be encouraged among Jedi as long as they were kept in check. He eventually created a Jedi following known as the Altesian Jedi, and they were eventually cast out of the Jedi Order. As soon as the Clone Wars started, they continued to help the Republic on certain reconnaissance missions, but were all shocked at the brutality of some of the clone troopers they had witnessed whilst doing these missions. Due to this, Altus and his followers came not only to distrust clones, but also even despise them to a point. In saying this, when Order 66 hit, practically all Altesian Jedi survived and were able to rendezvous on Bespin, and later spread across the galaxy. One student even being able to use Altus's training to preserve her consciousness, and ultimately met the founding members of the new Jedi Order. Ram Koda was a human male born into a war-torn, unidentified planet. From the age of 10, he was fighting in his planet's internal conflicts and partook in trench warfare and various other atrocities of war. Due to all of this, he was very formidable and had little capacity for mercy. However, he was able to control his dark side very well. At 18, Koda met Mace Windu, who was dispatched to the planet to help end the conflict peacefully. Windu eventually discovered Koda was Force sensitive and took him back to Coruscant to receive a formal training in the Force. When the Clone Wars started, Koda was a general for the Republic. However, Koda had developed a unique distrust for clones and thought of them as unfit for battle. Due to this, Koda did not fight with clones and chose to command his own militia that was comprised of mostly volunteers. When Order 66 was issued, Koda got away and went into hiding with a relative ease, as he had no clones serving him. After a brief time in hiding, Koda resurfaced with utter contempt toward the Empire, and channeled his abundance of dark side energy into defeating them. Badan Jusik was a human male Jedi who not only survived Order 66, but also did not fight with clones. Jusik was a Padawan who served under the guise of Jedi Master Ali Gunzay. When the Clone Wars started, he was promoted to Jedi Knight and became a general for the Republic Army. Although Jusik garnered success in the Jedi Order, he did not agree with the production of clones, nor did he want to fight with them. He eventually addressed his negative ideas to the Jedi Council and was met with contempt. Due to this, he left to join the Mandalorians and was quoted as saying, "I can't fight for a council that approved the slave labor that was the Grand Republic Army." In saying this, because of his premature exit of the Jedi Order, he survived Order 66 with ease. Jusik, although he didn't dislike the clones, he hated the fact that they were forced to fight for a cause that they had no real affiliation with. Fun fact, he enjoyed working with clone commandos and saw them as equals. This was part of the reason as to why he was against the creation of clones. In the big picture, 99% of Jedi had no opposition to clones whatsoever or the production of the clone army. However, in extremely rare cases, certain Jedi did have an opposition and chose a different path, whether they chose to create a militia, create another branch of the Jedi Order, or even outright leave the Order. Hey guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something new. I'm just adding this little bit of cheeky self-promotion to try and promote an app that my friends and I have been creating for a long period of time. Basically the app is, if you're a gamer such as myself and say you're playing Overwatch and you find people that are just too competitive or too casual for you, our app tries to combat this by matching you with other compatible players that can play with you on a regular basis. This app at the moment is only for iOS, but we will be porting to Samsung soon, and we are always open for improvements and changes and everything like that. basically, we would greatly appreciate it if you guys went and downloaded this and tried it out and reported the bug, so we can just keep improving this game, this app. If you do download this, thank you like very much. It means a lot to me. If not, then that's fine. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video.